Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. If I can get everybody's attention. Good evening. It is 6 o'clock, 6:01 exactly. 6:01, so we will go ahead and get started this evening. Thank you all for being here with us. This is the council regular meeting for April the 16th. The clerk will call the roll.
Mayor Brian Mock.
Present.
Mayor Pro Tem Jimmy First.
Here.
Councilmember John Mesa. Councilmember Leslie Robson. Councilmember Elmer Veith.
Present.
Councilmember Paul Stovall.
Here.
Very good. Will our Chamblee 101 class stand up for me? Our Chamblee 101 class. Welcome, welcome. If y'all will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance this evening. All right. Somebody's got to start. Thank you. Yeah, I know. It's tough when you have a big group to get someone to start, but appreciate. We will move on down to approval of the agenda.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
Second. A motion and second to approve the agenda as presented. Any discussion? All in favor? And that is unanimous. I think it's unanimous anyway. Somebody was busy texting. Under announcements and presentations this evening, we do have first up, we have our Chamblee 101 2024 graduation. Brittany?
Mayor and Council, I am very excited to announce our 2024 class of Chamblee 101. We are in our 18th year of Chamblee 101, which is really exciting because we're very close to our 20th. The program has been equipping residents, business owners, and partners with the tools to become leaders in the community and empowers them to get and stay involved within the city. This year, I'm really excited to announce that we have 29 people graduating this year. They have devoted 10 weeks of their time to get a behind-the-scenes look at how the city delivers high-quality services. Each participant heard from various departments, had discussions regarding the city's history, form of government, development, public works, public safety, and quality of life. Many of the participants even spent their spring break with us as we did our very first Chamblee 101 city stroll, where we walked from Old City Hall to underneath the Claremont Bridge, and we talked about businesses, community events, developments, and public art. Another first for this year included the usage of a SharePoint site, so all of our presentations and course material was available electronically. This year, the class consists of residents, partners, for the first time high school students, and even a three-generation family. So please join us in congratulating the 2024 class of Chamblee 101. I'll begin calling them individually to receive their certificate, gift bag, and to take a photo with Mayor and Council. And once all names have been called, we'll take a group photo as well. So when you all are ready, if you can step down. And I'm going to stand off to the side so I'm not in Shannon's way of taking the photos. All right. Aisha Damani.
You want to get the stuff first? Or you want the picture first?
Joshua Duarte.
Can you stand next to me? One, two, three. Look here. One more. Thank you. Ooh, that's
Mike Fritner, who could not be here today. Cheryl Glover. Dennis Glover. Mary Grybeck.
one, two, three.
Tanner Hawley.
One. Oh, there, I can't see it. Okay, there you go. One, two, three. One more. One, two, three.
Crystal Kadika. Iris Knapp. Ellen Koval. Carla Latimer.
One more.
Barrett Madrigal. Keel Martin. Scarlett McGrath. Aaron Meyer. Sydney Moss. Jenny Palmer. Emily Papirio. And her father, Michael Papirio, who couldn't be here today either. Kevin Parker. Anisha Pradhan. Laura Ramos. Kristen Ray. Dave Smiley. Nathan Smith. Valerie Stribling. Bontrell Terry. Alyssa Naomi Waters. And Kathy Zhao. And we do have Crystal Kadakia. And before council runs back behind the dais, if we can get a quick group photo with all of our graduates.
Yeah, sorry. Don't go back yet. Don't go back.
Yeah. Okay, my shorter people in the front, taller people in the back. Yes, we're gonna have to do multiples. If we can get y'all to come up some. Come up, come up. Come up. I'm not touching that. No. Okay. Come in, come in, come in, come in. Come in. Can I get you three to come on? No, yeah, you just come on this side, yeah. Okay, let's try. Okay, squeeze in as close as you can. Josh, I can't really see you. Okay, yeah. All right. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2. Perfect.
Thank you all so much. A lot of us are going to head out in just a moment to head to our reception. So we look forward to seeing everyone there after the council meeting. So thank you.
All right, we have one more announcement and presentation, and this is to recognize our 911 team for National Public Safety Telecommunications Week. And this is a proclamation declaring April the 14th through the 20th as National Public Safety Telecommunications Week. Whereas emergencies can occur at any time that require law enforcement, fire, or emergency medical services, and whereas when an emergency occurs, the prompt response of law enforcement officers, firefighters, and EMS providers is critical to the protection of life and preservation of property, and whereas the safety of our law enforcement officers, firefighters, and EMS providers is dependent upon the quality and accuracy of information obtained from citizens who contact the Chamblee Police Department 911 Communications Center, and whereas public safety telecommunicators are the first and most critical contact our citizens have with emergency services, and whereas public safety telecommunicators are the single vital link for our law enforcement officers, firefighters, and EMS providers by monitoring their activities by radio, providing them with information, and ensuring their safety, and whereas public safety telecommunicators are critical in improving the chance of survival for patients who experience sudden cardiac arrest by recognizing the need for cardiopulmonary resuscitation and other life-saving interventions prior to the arrival of EMS, and whereas public safety telecommunicators of the Chamblee Police Department 911 Communications Center have contributed substantially to the apprehension of criminals, suppression of fires, and treatment of patients, and whereas each telecommunicator has exhibited compassion, understanding, and professionalism during the performance of their job in the past year, now therefore be it resolved that the City of Chamblee Mayor and City Council declares the week of April 14th through the 20th to be National Public Safety Telecommunicators Week in Chamblee, Georgia, in honor of the individuals whose diligence and professionalism keep our community and our citizens safe. Very good. And we have some of our 911 staff here with us this evening, right? Come on up. Come on up. So I asked this earlier, who's manning the phones right now?
Okay, y'all shift over for me. Yep.
No, no, yeah.
I know.
Alrighty, we'll move on down under staff reports. Under old business this evening, we have the approval of minutes of three meetings.
Motion to approve the minutes from all three meetings, the March 7th, 2024 meeting, DDA special called meeting, the March 14th work session meeting, and the March 19th regular city council meeting as submitted.
A motion and a second to approve all three sets of minutes as submitted. Any discussion? All in favor? That is unanimous. All right. Under new business this evening, looks like we have a first read, which is the millage cap amendment. Ms. City Attorney?
Mr. Mayor, I make a motion to read headings only.
Very good.
Second.
Motion and a second to read headings only. Any discussion on that? All in favor? Very good. Headings only, ma'am.
This is an ordinance to amend the charter of the City of Chamblee, Article 1, Section 3, titled Ad Valorem Taxes, Powers, Rate. The amendment would clarify that the ad valorem millage rate associated with general obligation bonds and other special assessments does not count toward the millage rate limit for regular ad valorem taxes. That's essentially it. It would amend Section 3 of Article 1 of the charter. And would you like me to read the express language that is changed?
I'll let you read anything you want to read.
The change would just add language that says the millage rate imposed for ad valorem taxes on real and personal property shall not exceed 8 mills upon each dollar of assessed valuations, provided that the amount of millage associated with general obligation bonds, intergovernmental contract revenue bonds, or any other short or long-term indebtedness of the city and special tax district shall not count as part of the 8 mil limit. And that's essentially the change. And the council should consider adoption of this tonight and at next month's meeting because it's a charter amendment, so it has to be adopted twice.
Okay.
Very good. So do I have a motion on this item?
Motion to adopt the millage cap amendment as read and presented.
Second.
A motion and a second to adopt the millage cap amendment as stated by the city attorney. Any discussion on this item? All in favor? And that is unanimous. All right, under staff action items, we move on down to the first item, which is the Peachtree Boulevard realignment and Gateway ARC tip application.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion.
Second.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to adopt the resolution for the 2024 tip solicitation funding application for the Peachtree Boulevard realignment and Gateway as prioritized in this application as the city's #1 priority.
Second.
A motion and a second to adopt this, the Peachtree Boulevard realignment and Gateway ARC tip application as the city's first priority, as stated by Councilmember Mesa. Any discussion on this item? All in favor? And that is unanimous. And then we have the Chamblee Tucker multi-use path ARC tip application.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to adopt the resolution for the 2024 tip solicitation funding application for the Chamblee Tucker multi-use path as the city's second priority.
Second.
A motion and a second to adopt the Chamblee Tucker multi-use path ARC tip application as the city's second priority. Any discussion on this item? All in favor? And that is unanimous. Next up is the Broad Street Streetscape.
Mr. Mayor, I actually can make a motion to defer this matter to the May council meeting.
Good.
Second.
Motion and a second to defer the Broad Street Streetscape to the May council meeting. Any discussion on this item?
If I can, I think council is lacking some context about how the staff recommendation came to be, and I feel that we need some more time amongst ourselves as well to discuss how we're moving forward on that project and who should be doing that work.
I would also like to state that council has already spent a lot of time on this project and getting this evaluated, and I think there's some redundancy in this process as put out. So, and I would love to streamline it since it's somewhat redundant, but that can happen in future discussions.
Very good. Anything else? All right, we have a motion and a second then to defer this item to the May, did I say work session or council meeting? Was it the work session?
We should have it at the work session because we do have to hash into it.
Yeah.
I said meeting, but yes, it should be
Yeah.
work session. Sorry.
The May council work session. All in favor? And that is unanimous. Public Facilities Authority reimbursement resolution.
Mr. Mayor, I make a motion to approve, to have the mayor and council approve the PFA resolution as written.
Second.
Motion and a second to adopt the Public Facilities Authority reimbursement resolution as presented. Any discussion on this item? All in favor? That is unanimous. the Q4 2023 budget amendment.
Mr. Mayor, I make a motion to approve the Q4 2023 budget amendment resolution as presented.
Second.
A motion and a second to approve the Q4 2023 budget amendment resolution as presented. Any discussion on this item? All in favor? That is unanimous. The Q1 2024 budget amendment.
Keep this train rolling. Make a motion to adopt the Q1 2024 budget amendment resolution as submitted.
Second.
All right. We have a motion to adopt the Q1 2024 budget amendment as presented. Any discussion on this item? All in favor? And that is unanimous as well. Real-Time Crime Center, Phase 1.
Motion to authorize the mayor to sign an agreement with Flock to purchase cameras for the first phase of the Real-Time Crime Center for an approximate cost of $559,062
Second.
over the first 2 years.
Second. Still.
Have a motion and a second to authorize the mayor to sign a contract with Flock for the Real-Time Crime Center in an amount not to exceed $559,062 as presented. Any discussion on this item? All in favor? That is unanimous. Glass recycling.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to move forward with entering into agreement with Strategic Materials for the Ripple Glass Bin. We place this bin in the public safety parking lot next to Arrow Creek Park.
Second.
I knew Jimmy would get it. I didn't know who would be the second. I knew Jimmy would jump on that one. We have a motion to approve the contract with Strategic Materials for glass recycling as stated by Councilmember First and seconded. Any discussion on this item? All in favor? And that is unanimous. We have the Discover Chamblee Advisory Committee appointments.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion appointing Councilmember Jimmy First and resident Barrett Madrigal to the Discover Chamblee Advisory Committee with a term expiring on February 1, 2026. Please note we need to appoint a hotel representative. I believe that's still being worked out.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second to appoint Councilmember Jimmy First and Barrett Madrigal to the Discover Chamblee Advisory Committee. Any discussion on this item? All in favor? And that is unanimous. All right, we are down to our zoning items. We'll start off with 4118 West Johnson Circle.
Motion to deny the variance requests.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to deny this variance request for West Johnson Circle. Any discussion on this item? All in favor? All right, that is unanimous. We have the 3715 Longview Drive application.
Motion to deny all the variance requests and waivers.
Have a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second to deny 3715 Longview Drive. Any discussion on this item? All in favor? That is unanimous. 1700 Century Center Boulevard.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make the motion to approve with the following conditions. The development shall be constructed in substantial conformity with the site plan received from the Planning and Development Department dated February 20th, 2004, with revisions required by conditions of approval as reviewed and approved by the Planning and Development Director. Number two, the applicant shall install required plantings within the existing landscape islands and within the perimeter landscape strip along Century Circle. The final landscape design shall be reviewed and approved by the Planning and Development Department. Number three, the pet relief area, generator, medical gas enclosure shall be screened from view from adjacent properties and roads. Number four, the applicant shall install a pedestrian pathway from the sidewalk along Century Boulevard to the existing western building entrance, and the path shall be installed along Century Circle at the southern section of the street frontage. and that is all.
Second.
Sorry, have a motion and a second to approve 1700 Century Center Boulevard with conditions as stated by Councilmember Mesa. Any discussion on this item? All in favor? And that is unanimous. 2685 Johnson Road.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to approve with conditions as presented by staff.
Second.
Have a motion and a second to approve 2685 Johnson Road with conditions as presented by staff. Any discussion on this item?
I would like to make a friendly amendment, and that is that, never mind. It's already there. Thank you.
All
My
right.
second still stands.
All right. Any further discussion? All in favor? That is unanimous. 5588 New Peachtree Road.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to approve with conditions as presented by staff.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve 5588 New Peachtree Road with conditions as recommended by staff. Any discussion on this item? All in favor? That is unanimous. And then we have 5105 Peachtree Boulevard.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to approve with the, hold on. That the development shall be constructed within substantial conformity of the site plan received by the Planning and Development Department, received on March 6, 2024, with revisions required of conditions of approval and reviewed by the Planning and Development Director. And then number 2, the site plan shall be limited to 7 accessory structures.
Second.
All right, very good. We have a motion and a second to approve 5105 Peachtree Road with conditions as stated by Councilmember Mesa. Any further discussion on that item? All in favor? And that is unanimous. And then lastly, we have 4950 Peachtree Boulevard.
Motion to deny.
Second.
Motion and a second to deny 4950 Peachtree Boulevard. Any discussion on that item? All in favor? And that is unanimous. All right, we are down to public comments. The mayor is the presiding officer. All remarks shall be addressed to the city council as a body, not to individual members. Anyone wishing to speak shall come to the microphone, give their name and address to the city clerk. Limit remarks to 3 minutes unless further time is granted by council. Not speak a second time until everyone wishing to speak has spoken once, and no one can speak more than twice. Anyone wishing to address council this evening? Anybody? Yeah, anybody, come on up.
I'm the timekeeper for this, so you get 3 minutes, and then it's got jarring when if I cut you off. So I just want to give everybody that.
I'll be quick.
Yeah, I just give everybody that.
RJ Bechtel,
grace.
3096 Quantum Lane, and 30341. I just wanted to bring to light to the mayor and the council, seen a lot of increased criminal activity at the Quick Trip on the corner of Dresden and Chamblee Tucker Road. There was a murder there last month. I live right across the street, so there's cop cars going by a lot. So I don't know what the thought process as far as any type of improvement there goes, but knowledge is power, so I just wanted to provide that information to the council and the mayor.
Appreciate you being here. Else wishing to address council? Come on.
I'm running for your DeKalb County School Board seat. I just wanted to say hello to everybody and love to talk to you about schools if you're interested in hearing anything new that's happening, or if you're interested in learning about what I'm doing for DeKalb schools. The election is May 21st, and so early voting is going to start, believe it or not, in 13 days. So we have an election in 13 days, which are the partisan primaries. So if you have any questions, I'll be here after the meeting. Sorry?
Got it. She's got it.
Oh, my.
She's got 4.
Oh, My address is actually in Dunwoody.
Okay.
Okay.
That's all right.
My address is 4843 Springfield Drive in Dunwoody, 30338.
We don't beat up folks from Dunwoody
Okay, that's good. That's good.
anymore.
What it's worth, I used to live in Huntley Hills for 12 years on Admiral Drive. So.
Love it. Love it. All right. Anyone else wishing to address council this evening?
Sing a song. Come on, Palmer. Yeah.
Anyone?
No, he says no.
Jenny got to get on over to Hop 6. All right. Do we have executive session this evening? Yes. Yes. All right.
Motion, what for?
Motion to, for what kind of
Just
matter?
measure.
For executive session for litigation matters.
Litigation.
Motion to go into executive session to discuss a litigation matter.
Second.
Motion and a second to go into executive session to discuss a litigation matter. All in favor? And that is unanimous.
And we shall return.
I don't know. The public comment. Okay. I'll get her.
I'm just going to make sure their mics are on.
All righty, we need a motion to exit executive session.
Motion to exit executive session.
Second.
Motion and a second to exit executive session. All in favor? That is unanimous.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to modify the agenda.
All right. Motion to add an item to the agenda in a second. All in favor? What is that agenda item, sir?
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion authorizing you to sign a change order with Reeves Young for the repairs to the HVAC system at the Public Safety Building and to sign a non-waiver and tolling agreement with Precision Planning, Inc. and Foresight Group.
Second.
What he said. Did you get all that? You really?
I will give it to you,
I
Sharon.
have a motion and a second as stated by Councilmember Vythe. Any discussion on this item? All in favor? And that is unanimous. All right, need a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
A motion and a second to adjourn. All in favor? All right, we're out of here.
No. Oh, no. That's what we did. That's what we did. We did 3. You blacked out. Is she out there? Do you see her?
Blame it on all of the change to the 11. We could get a caterer. I don't know. I don't know. That was the reason why they pushed to move it, and then they stopped moving it back. I kind of like no, so maybe like be there, be square.